afternoon to everyone. I welcome you all to International Level Virtual Smartphone Photography Competition 2023. Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology is a cascade of opportunities, one that offers multidisciplinary academic programs at undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral level. It has a term of dynamic and outstanding faculties, innovative practices, and state at the art infrastructure. This glorious institution is functioning with the blessing of our founder, Chancellor Colonel Dr. JPR, under the guidance of Tirumadi Dr. Remibai JPR, and under the dynamic leadership of Chancellor Dr. Mariazina Johnson, President Dr. Mary Johnson, Vice President Mr. J. Arul Selvan, Ms. Maria Benedict Tamilarasi, and Ms. Maria Catherine Jaipriya. Department of Visual Communication started in the year 2003. Since then, it renders quality education to its students, fraternities, and aims to cater the needs of society by creating socially responsible citizens. This department has produced many film and short film directors, cinematographers, film editors, art directors, TV program producers, news presenters, specialized photographers, video and radio jockeys, graphic designers, 3D animators, web designers in the past 20 years. G. Krishnan is a former PR manager of erstwhile Air India Ltd, Southern Region, Chennai. Started a YouTube channel named G. Krish TV during April 2021 with an objective to be informative and educative to the viewers. So far, more than 117 videos, including long, short, and live programs, have been uploaded on his YouTube channel. G. Krish TV has more than 2,100 subscribers from all over the world and over 75,000 plus viewership across different countries. He conducts interviews with domain experts in various fields like aviation, yoga, media, music, dance, sports, startups, besides individual achievers, world travelers, Guinness World Records holders, Arjuna Awards, and he also uploads travel video vlogs within India, latest on beautiful Srinagar and overseas. Please find time to subscribe, press the bell button, and do watch the video on G Krish TV as more informative videos to follow in due course. As sponsor Unique Cargo Chennai. I heartily welcome to our chief guest of the day, Mr. Kunal Daswani, commercial photographer. Over the past decade, Kunal Daswani has become a household name in the realm of high-profile celebrity photography. His lens has captured the essence of renowned figures such as Vijay, Nayanthara, Anirudh, P.V. Sindhu, M.S. Dhoni, Gautam Vaste Menon, Prabhudeva, Taupsee Pannu, Rakul Preet Singh, Amy Jackson, Tamanna, Amalapal, and many more. Particularly recognized for his pioneering work in the Tamil film industry. Kunal has crafted iconic first-look poster for blockbuster films like Sarkar, Spider, Needane Ennan Pon Vasandam, and Coco, setting a new standard and even inspiring looks alike. Beyond the silver screen, Kunal has lent his artistic touch to advertising campaigns for some of the country's biggest brands, including Airtel, Samsung, Asian Paints, ITC, Royal Enfield, MRF, The Hindu, Ibaco, GRT Jewelry, and numerous others. Esteemed as to go-to photographer for leading advertising agencies such as Ogilvy and Mather, JWT, Shell, FCB, Halka, Dentsu, Rubicon, Fingerprints, and more. It consistently delivers visual compelling content that resonates with audience. In addition to his commercial success, Kunal has established a reputation for creating attention-grabbing covers, editorial campaigns for prestigious magazines such as GQ, Verve, JFW, Galata Cinema, and more. A true multi-talented powerhouse, Kunal emphasizes that he is merely at the threshold of his creative journey, leaving audiences eagerly anticipating the unveiling of more groundbreaking and inspiring work in the future. Dr. N. Raja, sir, please play all promo videos.
Especially when you land into a critical airfield, every day is a new thrill, every day is a new experience.
Thank you, Captain Joseph.
Will must be stronger than skill.
23 hours, give it to anyone, but take a time with yourself for 1 hour.
So it's actually a proven fact that dogs especially can actually help in boosting the immunity of your children.
Would tell all the women, like, if you have a passion, if you want to start something new, don't think twice, just start.
I welcome you all to my next episode, Interesting Destination, Washington, D.C.
So this instrument was actually created in 1954 by a man named Leland W. Sprinkle and was finished in 1957.
India is the world's largest textbook. You could travel this country your entire life.
Geared up to meet not today's skill gap, but tomorrow's skill requirement.
I'm entering the Addising Palace. As you all aware, in history, he was the last king of Jammu and Kashmir.
And golden, body freshener, energy drink. All of the spices, 11 spices. Kahwa means 11 spices we put in water and boil. This is the kahwa.
It is the best moment in my life, with a beautiful scenery around. Every Indian world traveler has to come to this place and enjoy this scenic beauty.
Informative videos, please like and subscribe to G Krish TV.
Sir, our sponsor, Unique Cargo Chennai, sir. Prize gift sponsored by Unique Cargo Chennai, sir. Sir, over to you, sir.
To me, sir?
Yes, sir. You can present, sir. 15 minutes your presentation, sir. After that, we can move on to the prize distribution function.
Yes, thank you for that wonderful introduction and great videos. Your campus looks amazing, and Sir Krish TV looks amazing. I'm going to subscribe right now. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for putting together a nice video for me also. Nice editing your team has done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I don't have any presentation as such, as you have already shared my work, but I can just give you a brief history on how I started and where I got, how I got into photography. So I studied in Don Bosco, Eggbore, and then I moved on to Loyola College where I was doing BCom. And then from there, I joined a bank. I was working in banking for about 6-7 years. I hadn't discovered photography or taken a picture of anything till about the age of 27. So it's actually a late discovery in my life. So maybe about 26, 27, I got fed up of, doing this banking job. And I saved up enough money to go travel with that money I earned from my banking job. But because I couldn't travel, I just ended up buying a camera. And with that camera, I used to just take photos of my friends, like how you guys now have access to mobile phones. We didn't have back then. But everyone used to say it's very nice, and they used to use it as their profile picture. And everyone asked who took it. And then people said, okay, maybe you have something. And then I joined Mr. Venkat Ram, who's the leading photographer in South, as his assistant. And I worked with him for 1.5 years. And that's where I learned all my skills. I mean, I wish I had a solid foundation to start off with, like, a college like Sathyabama could give. But even if you do, I would strongly suggest that if you're very passionate about photography, the best way to learn is to actually assist someone, for 1 year, 1.5 years. Because what you learn on the job it will change and shape your entire future. So I'm very grateful to Mr. Venkat Ram, who's actually taught me everything. And so then after that, at about 2010 is when I started professionally shooting. And it's been a long journey, but thanks to, by then, 2010, 2011, social media had really picked up. So I was able to share my work on digital platforms, and through word of mouth, my work had spread. And I got into the movie business because all the directors wanted a different take, because I was known as a fashion photographer. And due to my eye being different and not actually really watching Tamil movies as much as I should, I had a very fresh perspective on how to shoot these celebrities. So that's how I got into movies. And then, this business is not only about the creative, it's about how you build relationships, how you work with the celebrity, or how you work with your clients. If they are happy, next time they will call you. So for example, if Dhoni or Nantara want to do a shoot in Chennai, they will say, I only want to work with Kunal. So photography, one part is creative, but if you want to do it as a professional, you'll have to even think of everything else. And that's what I learned from Venkat. And if you all are serious, you all should seriously consider working, because today it's so accessible and so easy to learn online, but what you can learn on job is like very important. So if you can and you're serious, you should assist a photographer, and that will set a solid foundation for you guys. And I mean, if you want to present, I can show some of my work and explain stuff to you, but I rather, if you all have any questions, I'm open to answering questions and sharing knowledge versus me just like tooting my own horn saying I did this work and that work. If that's okay, we can ask people to ask me questions and I can answer them.
Yes, sir, sure. Dear participants, if you have any questions, you can ask. Sir is with us. Dear participants.
Or anything from my work, if you've seen, you want to know what was the shoot, what was the planning behind it, any breakdown, anything you need, I'd rather share that than just like generally talk about what work I've done in the past.
Participants, you can unmute yourselves and you can ask question. Krishnan sir, if you have any questions, you can start, sir. Krishnan sir.
Yeah. Sir, actually, now you are into the movies. Am I right?
Yeah, I do movies, advertisement. Yes, sir.
Okay,
both which one? Equal, 50-50.
Okay, and do you have a team with you, or
I have 2-3 assistants who like how I work with Venkat. I have 2-3 people who are always working for 1-2 years, and then when I feel they are ready to move on, I itself tell them, now you all are ready, go start shooting. So it's more like I like to teach also, not just it's like not working for me, but more I'm teaching them on the job.
And you must have traveled across the continent, if I'm correct, isn't it?
For work, based mostly on the south, sir, because like if it's also very location specific. If you're in Bombay, shoots happen like I need a shoot done in 2 days, I need a shoot done in 3 days. Unless it's like we plan for a shoot outside, then I get to travel. I have traveled a lot, and I mostly work from Bombay, Bangalore, and Chennai. But north of India, there are lots of other people who have covered that market.
One last question. Since I do travel videos, what are the tips? What are the few tips you can give for me?
In what's a shooting or
video? Mostly through mobile, iPhone mobile, for example.
Yes, sir. iPhone, first of all, now today with computational photography and smartphones, photography and videos become so accessible because it's doing all the exposure work, exposing for the blue sky, exposing for the subject, everything behind the scenes without you having to think. So, the creative tools we have today is like making our job to tell a story much easier. Then, you just have to focus. For me, my main thing which I concentrate on is lighting. A normal shot can go to a great shot if you just choose what time you want to shoot those visuals. I know it's tough when you're doing a travel vlog and you're going, but if you have time, I would go scout a location, plan my shots according to the light, because photography basically means writing light. If you break up the word photo and graphy, photo is light, graphy is writing. So you're writing light. So the more beautiful light you write, the more beautiful the image you're going to get.
Thank you. Thank you for the tips.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we are teaching digital media production, especially smartphone filmmaking.
Yes, sir.
Photo as well as videography. Sir, is it possible to get good photos as well as videos via smartphone, sir? Is it possible?
Definitely, sir. Right now, I mean, if I don't know if you all have seen, the Apple does these big productions. They just launched a new MacBook. They did a big production, and at the end, they just wrote short on iPhone. So like even a big $1 trillion company like Apple has shot an entire 30-minute high quality presentation on their mobile phone. So today the tools, like I wish I had this when I was starting off, but you know, today's tools are unbelievable. If you have a thought, a story you'd like to do, just pick it up and you have so much access. It's definitely don't let the tool stop you from telling your story. I can do a full professional shoot on my iPhone today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. Dear participants, if you have any questions, yes, Kiraban, you can unmute yourselves and you can ask questions.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, Kiraban, good afternoon.
So I have a doubt on Daswani. Am I Kunal Daswani? Am I like pronouncing the name exactly?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I have a doubt on your perspective, which is better, like digital cameras or a mobile phone?
My perspective is the best camera is the one that you have on you. If you have the option to use a better quality camera, of course, this, you know, when you get into technicals, a digital camera has a better sensor, a bigger sensor. You can capture more light, more raw data. So if I had my phone or my big 5D, you know, R5, I would pick the R5. But I would say the best camera is the camera that you have on you. So, you know, today anyone can shoot anything because all the technology has gone so far ahead. But if to answer your question to the point, still today, smartphones are not caught up in terms of image quality, but it's not too far behind.
I get it. Thank you.
Yes.
Dear participants, any other questions? You can.
Someone has asked the question, do we need to stick to a particular genre or do we explore photography as a whole? So when you're starting off, I would say, you know, shoot everything, but eventually you'll figure out that I'm good at these things or these are the things I enjoy, and you should stick to that. Because like when I started, I shot everything, but then I realized I do not enjoy shooting events. I do not enjoy shooting wildlife, but I love shooting with people, and I love like working with creative people. So I enjoy advertising, I enjoy movies because I'm working with people, plus I'm working with a lot of creative people. So that's what I do. I mean, I don't even think of it as a job. I'm blessed to say photography is my job. I would do this for free, but I get paid to do it, which is the most amazing thing. Because every day is different. One day I'm shooting Dodi, the next day I'm in a shooting in a factory, learning how sweets are made. Like my knowledge also every day is growing thanks to photography. So I would say in the beginning, explore, and you'll find a niche and something that you're good at, and you should stick to that. Because once you are specialized in something, people will start coming to you for that, because that's what people want, and they know you'll get it from, say, Trisha. Yeah. So that's what I would say.
Dear participants, any other questions?
I'm reading the chat, sir. People are asking on the chat. So someone's asking more about lighting. So lighting is very key. Like lighting, I could take like a whole 1 week seminar on lighting. It's something that you have to learn over time. But you know, as you progress into photography, when you start off, you start looking at composition. Like how can I frame this? How could I frame that? But then when you move to the next level, you start looking at light. You know, composition will come secondhand, but you will be looking at like, oh, in this room, where is the light placed? Is it to my top right? Is it bouncing? How is it interacting with this surface? And then you start seeing textures playing. So you just need to open up your eyes and figure out, like, because lighting is key. You take the same frame, like maybe at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or take it at golden light, and you'll see the whole picture is different. And the only thing that has changed is the lighting, the textures, the colors, the warmth. So, you know, even if you're doing this, and if you're doing it once you figure it out, you can recreate whatever you see in the real world in the studio when you start practicing. So lighting is key, and that's been my signature. I mean, I love light. So I would think that's the most important thing for me. And do you think editing plays a major role when it comes to photography? Editing is important, because especially when you shoot raw, and if you want to make like a signature tone, editing is an important part, but not the most important part. I still try and get like 80% of my image in camera. I don't try and fix things like lighting and composition and stuff in post. But in post, I would still like to like bring out, like make the blues bluer or change the hue of the green, that kind of stuff, to just like make the image a little more distinct and different from what you would see if you just took a normal JPEG from your phone. So that will just be a slight differentiating factor, but it's not the most important thing. Can you suggest any books on photography, because I'm a passion? Books on photography in this subject, I'm sorry, I don't know photography ethics books. I'm more like technical. Sorry, I can't help you there. What is a perfect way to know about camera techniques and know about the right photography field? Camera techniques is, like I said, you today you're learning in college. You have so much information. There are people like Krish TV sir, and there's so many channels that are just sharing knowledge. You can, if like other than Venkat, I've learned everything just by consuming as much I can online, because like, you know how the algorithms are. If you start showing interest in photography, it'll just keep feeding you more and more things in photography. And that's how I learn. Like every little thing, I might pick up something from one small person here, there, and I put it together. So today there's just so much information for you to learn. And yeah, so techniques is not important. It's more about like, just think about more like what story you're trying to tell, because after a certain point, learning the techniques is just, it becomes very robotic. You know, okay, I need this aperture, this to get this look. But then what makes you to the next level is the story you're trying to tell. What is your opinion on AI autogen? I mean, AI is here to stay, and it's only the first generation. And I still think photographers and people like me will still have a job, because AI cannot, I mean, it's good, but I think it'll be a supplementary tool. Like I actually, in fact, I do use AI a little bit in my work also now. Like if I'm doing like a limbo shoot on a white background and I need a festive background in the back, sometimes I just like prompt AI to do something which would have cost me a lot to build a set and stuff like that. But today with AI, I just pay $10 a month to Midjourney, and I can just keep experimenting. And that's another skill, like learning to prompt. But in collaboration with your creativity and what you envision, I think it's good. It's a good thing. I don't think it's bad and going to like put people out of jobs. What is the best camera I like? Again, my answer is standard answer, the one that I have on me, but I'm a Canon user. I use my Canon R5. I think mirrorless technology is something else. DSLRs are going to be done very soon. If you're going to buy a camera, I would invest in a mirrorless camera, because that's the future over DSLR. Any recommendations for photography? Yeah, I mean, I'll type it out and I'll send it to Sir. Maybe he can share. I'll share whatever, like books, YouTube channels and stuff with Sir. And if he has all your contacts, you know, I'll share that with him and he can share with you, because there's lots of information out there which you can learn from.
Sure, sir.
Sir, are you running a YouTube channel? You can start a YouTube channel on this. Do you have any?
I don't, sir. I mean, I would like to, but I'm actually quite camera shy and
photograph.
I prefer to be behind the camera. I'm not a handsome man like you to be in front of the camera.
No, but it will be useful tips from you to all that.
I used to write for the Hindu. I used to write an articles on mobile phone photography, like simple compositions and stuff like that. I'll share those links also with Sir, so he can share those articles, because that was specifically mobile phone photography, which is the theme of this meeting. So I'll share those articles. I'll share a lot of information on what I've learned, where I've learned from, and you can share this with the students, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure. Dear participant, any other question? Tilak Kumar, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Tilak Kumar.
Yes. This is Dheeraj here.
Hi, Dheeraj.
Sir, I need to ask a tip So give me a tip that how to approach a celebrities and a tip for my portfolio. And there is so many challenges and also give me a solution for that.
Yeah, so the tip, I mean, you can't approach celebrities per se. So your work will have to start. It's not like I just started off shooting Dhoni and then Tara. I started off shooting advertising and I started shooting magazine. So basically, how I got into it is also I just like, because I just so passionate about photography, I would take my camera everywhere. And I went for a lunch with a bunch of people and I was just taking random photos. And it turns out one of those people at lunch was the person who ran Galata Cinema. So they said, "Oh, these are really nice pictures. Can you do a shoot for me?" It wasn't a magazine cover and stuff. So they're like, I'm like, sure. I mean, I didn't know who. I said, yeah, whoever it is, just ask them to come to like Mylapore temples at 6:30 tomorrow and I'll shoot. And it turned out it was Gautam Menon sir. And I shot just like, we just walked around, no lights, no assistants, nothing, just me, Gautam, and the editor of the magazine. We just walked around. Every time I saw some nice light or a nice wall, I would ask him to stand, take some pictures. And he was so happy. I think he still uses some of those pictures today. And that was my entry. And because he was so happy, he wanted me to shoot his next movie. So, you never know where things will take you. I was just out for a lunch shooting some children. And it turns out that one of those kids was the editor of a magazine. So, it's not like I approached a celebrity. If you're lucky, you keep putting your work out there, the work will find you. And in terms of, what was your second question, Dheeraj? How do you approach celebrities
and tip for my portfolio?
Oh, your portfolio, like, to be honest, like, I've seen so many people who spend money to build a portfolio. I wouldn't do that because, people who build their portfolio using like concepts they've seen online, advertising agencies and everyone have seen 100 of that. So my approach was very different. The first 1 year, I would just take up as many jobs, even for like half the rate or like maybe do it for free. But I had done work for a brand or an agency which had a lot more weight than me just like making a beautiful image of a perfume bottle. But I shot for like a restaurant, I shot some food. So, okay, Kunal's actually done commercial work versus, oh, this guy's just shot this stuff. So if you're building a portfolio, if you can start, doing stuff which actually are being used, that would have a lot more weight than just like shooting images to put in a portfolio. Any other question?
Thank you so much, sir. I had visited your websites and the photos and your works are stunning.
Thank you, Dheeraj.
The website is website link sent by my professor, Dr. Raj. I thank to him.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one more request, sir. Dheeraj also done a promo video for you, sir. At the end of the program, I will play, sir.
Oh, okay. That promo video was done. Even what you played was very nice. Whoever did the editing on that, good job.
He done that promo done by our final year BSc Visual Communication student, sir.
Please tell them also. Thank you.
Dheeraj is a MSc Visual Communication student.
Sure, sir. I look forward to seeing it. Thank you, Dheeraj.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for GK.
Kumar, you can ask the question.
Sir?
Yes, Kumar.
Yeah. Sir, you learn the photography in visual communication or your own?
No, sir, that's the thing. That's why I was saying in the beginning, I learned BCom and then I was in banking, selling credit cards and mutual funds. And I have no regrets because, that part of my life taught me sales. Photography also is about selling and client servicing. It's not only being creative. So that 4 years helped me in that side of the business. But yeah, everything I've learned either online or on the job working with my guru Venkatram. So no Viscom. But if you have Viscom, it's a great base because you already have a head start on someone like me who just discovers it much later.
Dear participants, any other question? Sir, I will share the photos, sir.
Yeah.
Winning photos.
Sure,
sir.
Sir. Please.
Simultaneously, we are doing YouTube live streaming, sir. In that, more than 200 participants are watching our program, sir.
Great. Thanks. Hi, everyone. Thanks for
More
joining.
than 100 participants watching in Zoom, sir.
Great. Thank you all for joining in.
For the information, sir, for an international smartphone photography competition, totally 1,682 participants registered for this competition all over the India as well as some foreign countries.
Great.
We received 1,500 photos from all over India as well as some foreign countries, sir. Now I'm going to share winning photos. Sir, you can give your opinion why you are selected these photos. I will share one by one, sir.
Let me say, but all the entries were great. I mean, I had a hard time shortlisting, but these caught my attention.
Sir, first prize photograph, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this image is absolutely stunning. Just like the tones, the time of day it was shot. I mean, I know there are different rules about like rule of thirds, but this breaks that rule, and it's a perfect example on you don't have to follow composition rules per se. This is center frame, but I love the warm light on the mountain goat versus set against the blue sky and the slight halo behind the subject. There is so much happening in how the mountain goat's turning back to look at me. I mean, it's a lovely frame, lovely story, lovely tones, lovely colors, and great job to whoever shot this. I really love this image. It should be framed and put up on your wall.
Shabir, are you there? Shabir, you can unmute yourself. Shabir.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, Shabir.
Yes, Shabir.
Yeah, thank you so much for your nice compliment.
Shabir,
I'm Sabir. I'm from I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm currently studying in Hyderabad English and Foreign Language University. I'm doing my MA Mass Communication and Journalism. So
great.
It's nice actually
No, it's a
to
lovely
see
image,
that compliment from you. Thank you so much.
Well done.
And thank you so much to the organizers for arranging such a beautiful competition, smartphone competition. Thanks. Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. Sir, second photo, sir.
Yeah. Second photo also, I really like the way there's a frame. In a frame, your eye goes through the door and then you see another subject. And the light, like I said, if you see the light coming in from the side, kissing the front building, you see all the lovely textures, every little detail you see. And then this warm wall contrasting against the blue sky again. There's some color theory play happening. There's composition play happening. There's leading lines happening. So there's a lot of thought that's gone into this image, the textures, the colors, the tones. I feel it was great. So kudos to whoever shot this image as well.
Pradeep Raj, are you there? Pradeep Raj.
Yes, sir. So thank you, sir, for your compliment, sir. I'm Prandeep, and I'm studying in Narsing Munji College of Commerce and Economics in Mumbai.
Great.
And, actually, I also do part-time like event photography. So yeah, I have some sense of like
composition,
symmetry and all. Yeah.
I can tell. I could tell. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
The only reason you did win, to be honest, was I would have cut out the chains in the bottom.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was a perfect image, just a little more up.
Thank you, sir.
Great. The third image, sir.
Yeah, this also, I mean, every image was beautiful, but these three, there was some thought put into it in terms of color theory, composition and stuff. And even this, there's some story behind it. When you're browsing through the 100,000, this made me stop because there's some story, like they try to capture an emotion. And I don't know, was this shot on a mobile phone? Because it looks great. I mean, it looks like a DSLR almost, and being a mobile phone photography, I had a doubt. But there's a great image, great composition. There's a story, makes you stop, think what she's going through. And yeah, congrats on this. It's a nice shot.
Vidula, are you there, ma? Vidula?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can interact with the sir.
I shot this on iPhone 12 mini.
Oh, great, lovely.
I used 26 mm lens. So yeah, I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's in computer application.
Great job, Vidula. Nice shot.
Thank you.
It stopped, and I was wondering what she's going through. So it told a story. I mean, it makes you think. And if I just had a little more context, to what was happening a little bit around her, it would have been it would have taken it from a third to a first, like just where y'all were or something, just to give a hint on what is made her move so much, like bring that tear down her eye. But still, it's a great moving image.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, fourth photo, sir.
Yeah, this also, I just like the composition. It's almost perfectly symmetrical. I would have just taken one more step to the left to make it perfectly symmetrical. But it is like, it's a nice monotone image, nice composition. The birds contrast, give it a story. Your eye goes through the whole image with the leading lines. So it's a lovely image. Good job.
Abdul Razak, are you here? Abdul Razak?
Yes, sir.
You can interact with us, sir.
Where was it taken, Abdul? It's a nice image.
Thank you, sir. I take a phone in Vivo.
Okay, where is the location?
Sir, north side, sir.
Okay, lovely. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Sir, fifth one, sir.
Yeah, this also is a really lovely image. It was like very tough for me not to place it. It's the light is so lovely, backlight. You can see these textures on the flowers, the way it's composed. There was thought put into it, like the petal over like the flower, and then the birds flying there give it another lovely touch. Overall, great image. Love the tones, love the textures, love the colors. So great job. I like the composition on this.
Akshit, are you here? Akshit?
Yes, sir.
You can interact with our sir.
Yeah. Thank you for the compliments, sir.
My pleasure, Akshit. Nice shot. Keep it up. You have a good eye and good light.
Thank you.
Sir, last one, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, this also, like, if you can see, there's a theme to it, that the colors, the color play of the warm light falling on this, the thought of going low with the textures of the water, the reflections, the blue sky, there's color texture, there's composition thought, the lighting has texture. So great job on all these. So, I like even the same image, if you shoot at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, might not look as interesting as whatever time of day you shot. So the light, the textures, the colors, great job. I really like it. Thank you.
3 p.m.
Tilak Kumar, you can interact with us, sir. Tilak Kumar.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Great job, Tilak. Nice composition, nice light.
3 p.m., sir. Afternoon, 3 p.m., sir.
Yeah, but it was a nice overcast day, and I think just a little bit of light broke through and you captured it. And I like that you went low and captured the texture.
I rotate my mobile.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. I mean, I liked a lot of images. It was very hard. So well done, everyone. All the entries, I really enjoyed looking at all the photos. Keep shooting and keep sharing.
Now I will officially announce the first prize goes to Shabir. He is a MA Journalism and Mass Communication student from Hyderabad. The second prize goes to Pranadip Raj. He is from Jharkhand, studying commerce and economics. The third place goes to Vidula. She is studying BCA from Abdul Rahman University, Chennai. The fourth place goes to Abdul Razak. He is studying BCom, second year, Coimbatore. College name, United College of Arts and Science. The fifth place goes to Akshit Jain. Is studying second year BSc Multimedia and Animation in VIT University, Vellore. The last prize goes to S. Tilak Kumar. He is from SCSPMV University, Kanjipuram. Sir.
Yes, well done, everyone.
Yes. Krishnan sir, few words about J. Krish TV, sir.
Yeah, actually, I think already she briefed. It is more of the patient, sir. Actually, it all started a flat occupant asking me. Since I was working in Air India, I was working in airport. He used to ask me how to join. I work in airport. How to join an airline. More so, he wanted to know how to become a pilot, and also he was asking. I know how to become an IT engineer, a mechanical engineer, but how to become an aircraft maintenance engineer. Yeah. So he used to ask me. This made me to think over. Since I worked for 37 years, I know most of the commanders. I was working in Chennai airport. So it started with ace commanders. My first video, how to become a pilot. Then about safety of engineers, how to become aircraft engineer. Okay. Then the subject took direction. Because of Corona, like Art of Living Foundation, number 2 director who oversees the operation across the continent, he was available in Anganallur, Chennai. Okay. So one thing is, when we do something good, our well-wishers know, they say, "Arey, you got somebody, can you do this interview?" I think nobody has told me your name. I mean, today I got the connect through our Raja. Maybe I'll be interviewing you for my channel. See, this all vital information will get more for informative, educative, something to give back to, especially to the younger children. And since I'm from Air India, by God's grace, we get deep discount ticket. I travel, so that way they encourage me to take travel videos. So that way, within India, outside India, I take a lot of travel videos. And also now, after uploading 100 videos, I started a Bhakti channel, G. Krish Bhakti channel. Actually, Bhakti channel has got more response than the normal channel. I uploaded about 11 videos. I uploaded on 15th of August. You know, Kappalotti Tamilan, who organized the Sudeshi movement, V.O. Chidambaran from Thuthukudi. His grandson, I was able to interview. He is in Besant Nagar. Okay. You know the sacrifices made by Kappalotti Tamilan. VOC, we call him. Then last week I happened to interview, you know, Kakkan. There was a minister along with Kamaraj, known for honesty, simplicity, and corruption-free politician who was serving between 1957 and 67. And his granddaughter, now the first fire officer, divisional officer in India. She is also shot put champion. That video I uploaded today morning.
We'll go check out both your channels today.
Yeah. So more of something give back to the society, a small satisfaction I have. And also I should thank Sathyabama University Viscom student. They only suggested why not to become media partner, get the sponsor, and then we will do program. This is my 6th online competition with the Viscom department Sathyabama. I should thank Dr. Nazani madam. And I always get a guy, assistants, helpline for me is Dr. Raja. So, and his other faculty members. So with the support of our Sathyabama Viscom department and many well-wishers, they suggest so many people, why not interview? But of course, I spend a few thousand for each video shoot and do it. I do it with the camera and the iPhone. So that 2 angle will be there. Maybe I'll be in touch with you for me to improve my program and quality.
Anytime, sir.
Yeah, and thank you for from my side also for taking time to scan the photos.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Kunal Daswani, sir. You have actually spent time for us in your busy schedule. And you have given some suggestions to the young budding photographers too. So
I'll definitely share more information with sir, which he can share. I mean, I love to teach whatever knowledge I've learned over the last 10 years. So if it can help even a few people, I did something nice. So I'll be happy to.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Raja, one
Yes,
minute. Unique Cargo sponsor, he said he will ask somebody to be present.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Yes, sir.
Noel, if he's there, we can. He said he'll be sending one Mr. Noel,
Noel.
representing Unique Cargo. If he's there, let him talk. Otherwise, please proceed as per your
Mr.
schedule.
Noel, sir, are you there, sir? Mr. Noel.
I told him the initial time between 15 minutes from 2 o'clock. The time will be okay. Okay, he's not there yet.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Krish TV, sir.
Thank you, madam,
Thank you.
for
Lovely
giving the
meeting you.
opportunity.
Bye. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dear participants, I have posted a feedback as well as certificate link. Please fill up the feedback link to receive a certificate immediately. Dear participants, I have posted feedback as well as certificate link. Please fill up the feedback form to receive a certificate immediately. For prize winners, congratulations. For prize winners, congratulations. Within a week, we send you cash award as well as consolation prizes. Yes, sir?
Raja,
Yes, sir.
kindly give them 10 working days.
Yes.
10 working days.
Dear participants, within 10 working days, you will receive cash prize as well as consolation prizes. Thank you, dear participants. Please fill up the feedback form as well as certificate link there in our chat box. YouTube viewers, I will post feedback form in our WhatsApp group. YouTube viewers, I will post feedback form in a WhatsApp group. Thank you, dear participants. We will meet you in the next program. I want to thank our management, our HOD, and other staffs to run this particular program in a success way. Thank you. Thank you, dear participants. Those who are not filled the feedback form, please fill up the feedback form to receive a certificate immediately.